The music world is today farewelling a legend, the bass guitarist Herbie Flowers. Now, it may not be a name you recognise, but the riffs that he composed are some of the most celebrated of all time.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Hey, did you rock and roll, rock on, my soul. Hey, do you love to boogie? You love to boogie?
Some absolute classics there. Well, our reporter Guy Lambert joined me earlier to talk about Herbie Flowers' extensive portfolio.
Name a music legend from the 1960s, the 70s, the 80s, and there's a high probability that Herbie Flowers worked and recorded with them all. But it was in the 1960s that he really secured his place as one of the best session guitarists in the industry before becoming a founding member of Blue Mink. From there, he went on to chart success after chart success, working with musicians such as David Bowie, Paul McCartney, Sir Elton John, Cat Stevens. The list just goes on and on and on. There were two other bands in his life. He became a member of the final lineup of T-Rex in 1977, shortly before the death of frontman Mark Bolan, and he was also a founding member of the band Sky. But really, there are two tracks that are synonymous with his skill and ability on the bass guitar, and that's David Essex's Rock On and one of the most famous bass lines of all time, that bass line in Lou Reed's Walk on the Wild Side that we heard just there. And would you believe that before all of that, the bass wasn't even his primary instrument growing up? He played the tuba as a bandsman in the RAF in the 1950s. He didn't even turn his craft to bass guitar until the turn of the 60s.
My God, it's just an extraordinary career, an extraordinary range of music, and all of those stars that you mentioned, the tributes must be pouring in.
They are. His family announced his passing on Facebook, where they said his music has touched so many lives. And elsewhere, the Suede bass player Matt Osman and the Charlatan singer Tim Burgess have paid their tributes, saying Herbie Flowers had so many great bass lines and he made the greats sound greater. And David Bowie's estate has also paid homage, calling Flowers a beautiful soul and saying he'll be sorely missed.